Yep. To Tartarus. Here we go. I didn't think it was pink before. You are about to solve the labyrinth and determine the fate of the colony. If there's anything you want to do... Well, now you make me nervous. Is there anything I want to do? No. Wow, look at how many things we've completed, though. We've only botched a couple of things. Wait, what? Oh, that's if we went for the board. Right. Right. Okay. Brave New World. Yep. Nope, that's... I have nothing else that I would like to do. Yep.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Yeah, thank you.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Okay. Anything else about this place?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
Well, we're about to
The
make that
interior
about
can
10.
be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Oh, thank you,
I
Ada.
would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. In the event that you do not return.
Oh, Ada. You just print out a new one. That's not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain.
Yes.
I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Oh, good.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Great. How long will that usually take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Will I be? Oh, shoot. I don't have these at 100 without my team here. Why doesn't my team count for this? They are literally right behind me. Oh, God. No rest or anything? You're just gonna kill me?
We're on lockdown. We have standing orders to shoot intruders on sight. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
Well, you can land us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how close was I to that check? 70. Oh, Intimidate's really high. How did I get that much Intimidate? Support bonus. Intimidate. Oh. So it works because... That's upsetting. Okay. There's no way I was getting 20. I have the most charismatic gear on. Okay, everybody. Well, here we go. Yes, here we go. I think I'm gonna need Nyoka for this one. And Doctor. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're here. Hey, Groundbreaker. We might have friends with us. I've never found a board ID. There doesn't have to be anyone lying around anywhere, has there been? No, 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 okay. I probably have missed a few.
What was that noise?
Oh! Yes! Join the fight, everybody! Take him!
I got this.
Everybody go! Yes! Charge! Good hits! Oh, right in front of him. Good hit. Oh, right. I didn't bring Parvati. Ioka. You're doing fantastic, everybody. Thanks for coming! Showing your support. I don't ever have to... Boom, boom, boom. Taking cover. Yep, I think I'm in pretty good cover right here, actually. Thank you. The green.
Make him regret it.
Oh, oh, oh.
My kinda act.
Get him! How did you get in there, Ellie?
How about
Ow. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Okay. Guess we're coming in here through force. I don't... Is there a badge here?
everyone all right?
No, I'm looking for the ID, though. I should take some of this Adreno. Oh, and I don't have any lockpick. Darn it. There's no IDs on any of these people. Okay, well. Okay, here we go. Go get him.
Watch a pro at work.
Oh, that didn't even
Not
get...
bad, huh?
Yeah, that was
Don't
great.
mess with us.
That was great. Good job. There's somebody else over... Okay, never mind. The Mardette's got him. Alright, whew. Let's do this. Ah! I did my work. Help! Help! Help!
Nice hit.
Get him!
Got him.
Thank you! I shall go through this door. There is nothing here that I want. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, I never looked at my taskbar card collection when I was over. The passcodes for something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched off. Today's passcode is Akande. Okay. Is there a computer here? There's no way I'm getting into this. Oh, maybe I should have brought Parvati. Yeah. I can't believe she gives us that much. Lockpick, that's a lot. Alright, everybody, let's go.
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
That's okay.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Yes, especially with the storm that's happening, apparently. It's kind of a beautiful atmosphere. I wonder what gas that is. Ellie, would you know that? There's also no elevator music. Very disappointed. Okay.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
Few options. Could just go bursting down the side. Or the middle, I mean. Or we could take the sides. Seems to be guards patrolling on that side, but not that side. Okay. Well, it looks like we know what side we're taking. Not that one. This one. Oh, I don't have the guard. Oh, God. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Nobody see me. Need to get to this ladder. This one, maybe?
System alert.
No,
Performing an area
Take your best shot, asshole.
no, no. Did they... Oh, no. Oop, it looks like only some of them got upset. I'm helping. I'm helping. I'm helping. Ellie, don't die. No. Damn it. Oh, okay. Ellie, get back alive. Thank you. Help! Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
How about that?
Okay, are we okay? Oh, that just alerted. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just need to get everybody with N-rays. I am not doing any damage. Whew, that's a lot of damage.
Like that.
Just like that. I can't even. Wait, are they not upset anymore? Oh, they're not upset anymore. I don't know how they forgot about us, but they did. I don't know how they're seeing me. There's like 82 walls between me and them. I don't know, but you know what would be a good time for right now? Fucking this. Use. Alright, great. Get some more movement speed. Oh, I can't go through that way. Climb the ladder. Let's go. Chuck, Ellie. Thank you.
Anyone else?
No, nobody else, nobody else, nobody else. Whoop. Oh, that was the worst jump in the possible human history. How did he not see me? No, no, no. Go back up, go back up, go back up. No, 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 no. Oh. We need to make this jump. We're okay. MC. Okay, look at this. What's this? Oh, that was a terminal. And up and over and in we go. Yes, we successfully made it. I'm gonna call that a success. That's nifty, it lights up. Alright. How much money do we have? 4,000. Let's sell almost all of our stuff. I have the guns I want. Most of these outfits I do not need. All of that, for example. The rest of this is very important to me and my livelihood. And, well, there's a workbench. Okay. Let's tinker. This is level 26. 142 bits. 443 bits. 800 bits. 1000 bits. 2000 bits. 4000 bits. You can only go up one more. Let's just use it. 8,000 bits. That's like all my money. But that's the best gun that I have now. So I'm gonna just use that. How much is this? Oh, that's 2,000 bits too. And it's okay. Alright. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Repair. All equipped. Yep. And okay. Great. Alright. Here we go. With my almost 7,000 bullets. Okay. Wave 2 complete. On to wave 3. Yes? Okay. Okay, well it doesn't go up too high. I was worried that it would just like keep going up until I couldn't even see the top. So that's good. Oh, it does go down quite low though. How do we know which one Phineas is in?
Guess we're going up.
How do you know that? I'm just gonna trust your intuition on this one, okay? I highly doubt we're gonna be able to get into here. No. God, I should have brought Parvarti. Oh. She said up. Wait, how are we gonna get up? There's an elevator right there. We need to get to that side. Can we get to that side going down? Actually, it looks like we can. Apparently that was too strong of a drop. Okay, we got this. It's okay. It's okay. Just gotta get to that elevator. Oh, look at this. How convenient. I don't really. Melody. Hello? Hello?
I
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner.
What are you doing?
Fixing the FPS system. FPS system. It's redundant, Melody. Can you just let me work? I'm almost done.
I don't know what SPS is.
Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am. Anyway, I need to finish this, so get out of here, will you?
No, actually, can you, can I just, can I like keep bothering you?
What?
Oh, Melody, I'm so sorry. Wait, can I deactivate it from here? Deliver. Error. Requires passcode. I don't know what would be the purpose of forced. Okay, there's the passcode. Okay, guess that's not the passcode. I don't want to kill her. Ugh. There's not a single passcode here. God, I hate this.
Damn, but we're good.
Sorry, Melody. Can I sabotage it from here? Can I electrocute it? No. Alright, well, let's hope to goodness that that's enough. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, doesn't seem to be anybody over here. There's a drone there. We're almost there. I think there might be a fight. No, droid, don't see me. Okay, and everybody on. Haha, we've done it. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Thought we were gonna get squished. All I saw was the ceiling. Okay, now what do we have to do? Ellie, do you have any good suggestions? Do we need to keep going up? That's really our only option right now.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Sanjar, is that you?
Right, dissident.
Grim.
Waste of company ammo. Stay down. Time to collect the fine bounty.
Grim's here. No, don't fight. Oh, wow, shoot. Good job. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. This is good. Sanjar, I love you. Thank you. Okay, Ellie. Take care of these ones. Oh, this is wonderful. I wish all of our other friends could be here, but you know what? At least we have armadas with us. That feels really good. Get him. I'm going this way. Don't worry, I'll get him from behind. Never mind, you got him. You got him, I don't need any of that. Okay, let's go. More movement speed, please. Yes, thank you. Okay. Ah! Ah! Ow! Going up. Ow, 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 ow. One down. Wait, where am I getting hit from? Please hit him. Oh.
That was fun.
Yes, I know. I don't know why you didn't do that. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Okay. Woo! Sorry, I got a rush of confidence there. That was very unlike me.
And we're alive.
Yeah. Unsealed door. Team? Ioka? Ellie? Oh my... Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, this is where he was doing his speeches. Cameras. Oop, no, cameras. Okay, okay. Whatever. None of these are openable. That's a lot of really scary, archaic razors. You'd think that in the future where we could cross galaxies. Up we go. Nope, they're not on us. If we duck, they can't shoot us. See how this works? I don't even see prisoners in here. There's like a lot of boxes. Oh, 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 taking cover. Taking cover. Ooh, I like this place. I like this place. Oh, I can't move because there's a brick here, apparently. One down. Something exploded. No, 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 no. Ellie, thank you.
Not bad, huh?
That was great. Everything's, yep, this is good. This is good. We're okay. Okay, is everybody taken out on the side? Yes. Whew. Oh boy. This is actually happening. We're actually doing this. MSI, MSI. MSI, you're a godsend. I'm gonna donate all of our bits to Sanjar. Ow! MSI commander. Ugh. Wait, how did you two go down? There's only like one person left over there. You guys are fine. Oh, we're not fine over here though. Thank you. Oh, yes. Why are they on me? There's literally somebody with a machine gun right there. Oh, okay.
This is nice.
Ow.
Before the storm and all that.
Yeah, calm.
Hope you're right about this, Captain.
What's there to be right about anymore? We're just doing it at this point. Okay, here we go. Oh.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me.
Oh, God forbid the money.
Your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
You think so? I'm just rooting out corruption. One idiot at a time.
Idiot? I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Yeah, well, fuck you too. Chairman Rockwell, this is the man I'm here to kill.
How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
Will you? I don't think that's gonna... The colony kinda needs saving right now, so we won't be waiting.
Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior? I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions.
Yeah, you and your
In the
executions.
next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. I'm sure we can work something out here.
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
What? Something? Summary execution? Alright, fine. I'll be there before you know it. I wonder what would happen if we didn't kill her. If she was the sociable one. Do you think we would have talked to her instead? Oh. That does not look good. And I'm gonna have to use this. Just wait. Alright. Alright, you two. You're gonna take its attention. 100. Okay. You're gonna take its attention.
Just like that.
it's debuffed. I'm healing us passively, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that hurt us a lot. It just ran into a wall. Oh no 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 no! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine. I don't think I'm doing anything to it. I don't think I'm doing any. Oh ow 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 ow! No no no! Oh, this is not good. This is anti-good. Take out the drones. Take out the ads. Take out the ads. The ads. Oh gosh. I don't like being in this room with all these things. Oh god, heal. Oh, I don't like this at all. I need to reload now. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Thank you.
That was fun.
Did you? Oh, you got the boss. And killed most of them. Look at, I had a handful. Absolutely nothing compared to what you did, but very good work. Hibernation chamber key. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's go. What is this thing? Oh, why didn't I use this? Actually, no. The chairman needs something much more precise. This is how I've executed everybody so far. Oh, wow. It's like we walk straight into Byzantium here. Oh! Did you see that shot? That was... I did that. Oh my god.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, calm down. What do I... Oh.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Yeah, we broke into a prison.
You lunatic.
Yes.
You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yes. The board never stood, well, not against me, against my team. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you. Do you know how much, yeah, this one. Do you have any idea how much trouble it was I went to save you?
What? Break into the most heavily guarded facility in the most hostile world in Halcyon? No. I have absolutely no idea how you did it. You're a goddamn miracle worker. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish.
Yes.
You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
What do you mean? I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
Oh.
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
I see.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh boy. Okay. Yes, we have to do this then. Let's start.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time.
Yes, let's do it.
We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Oh.
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Well, yes, I can do that. Yes, I'll help revive them.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path.
Yes.
You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
Well, thank you.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free.
I suppose, what would that make us?
Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
I don't know if I'd consider that exciting. Oh, jeez.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Without Lilia Hagen, Sublight Salvage fell apart. The company fractured, devolving into a series of unregulated criminal gangs, fences, and smugglers. Their facade of legitimacy quickly faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed.
It's wonderful.
The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Yay!
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Wow. Okay. So, while this is going in the background, I'm going to even turn the music down even more of the audio there. You can get some of it there. Hopefully that's enough. So, review. This is my second time playing through this. The first time I was much more of a sneak build with a lot of communication skills. That didn't feel as smooth as what this one did, mostly because you don't get enough points in skills in this game. Like, I feel like I was just getting to be that charismatic leader, but I never was able to get there. I mean, you saw all my skills in my second tree were only at 70. If that, no, they were all at 70, and then one was 90, I think. I mean, so that's another 3, 6, 7. That's like 7 more levels at least in order to max that out. And my person might have liked to do a little bit of a hobby skill somewhere, like lockpicking or engineering or something. Probably would have been lockpicking or sneak for this character. But like, I wasn't even able to get there, so I wish there were a lot more skill points. I like how the skills are laid out. I just wish there was more ways of using the system that was in place. Other than that, the other thing that affected our skills were the what do they call it? The traits or the flaws. Which, like, I wish they told you what they did more in detail. Way early on in the playthrough, I'm like, sure, I can pick up this flaw, and it was that of paranoid. And yeah, it played out for a lot of wonderful places in the story, and I played it off a little bit, but I wish it would have told me that it would reduce like the main things of which this character needs in order to succeed. A lot of my communication skills, my leadership skills, and I think my sneak was lowered. So I wouldn't have taken it. So I think there needs to be more clarity in that. But other than that, I think that it was an overall pretty good role-playing experience. There's plenty of conversations to have, and whatever you really wanted to say, I mean, I think it was represented relatively good there. So yeah, no real complaints with that at all. The music was really good. I think that there was never a time where I was like, oh wow, I really don't like this music. There was for sure times where I noticed the music wasn't there. Like when I went into a terminal here or there, I was like, wait, it's quiet, which is a good thing. I think that's exactly what background music is meant to do. Provide you a sense of atmosphere without getting in the way. Other than that, graphics, I think, they weren't like pristine or like, I can't think of the word I'm thinking of right now, but in any way, they weren't lifelike too much, I feel. It was like this mix of like lifelike and Borderlands-y with its kind of rigidness. And I felt like it led very well to this Halcyon system. Very rugged, yet tries to be not rugged in some areas. Worlds that it was in. So I felt like it worked out pretty well with the visual aesthetic here. The story in general, I think was mediocre to okay. I don't know if that's much of a big range. You didn't really know what you were doing. It wasn't too clear. I mean, even one of the last lines that Phineas said was, "It's worse than what we'd ever thought." You know, Earth is not even here for what we know, and it's like, I feel like that would have given me much more motivation to do what I was doing. Like, yeah, we were able to figure out that the system was starving, but I was remembering even in my first playthrough that that wasn't that clear. So I feel like you were just dropped onto this place and forced to do these things, and it just kind of happened so that you were saving the colony, instead of like an internal motivation of, I'm gonna save this colony. So that was eh. I liked how influential we were. I feel like that was really nice. But how we were influential in this, knowing that would be useful. So yeah, that's my take on that. Most of the companions were really in depth, as you could probably tell within this playthrough and the last. I absolutely despise Felix. I feel like he has no story and no character. I don't like him. I loved Ellie. Parvati was really good. Naoko was really good. Sam, I wish there'd be another thing for Sam that we could do. Maybe we could like infiltrate the Sam production line or something and do something for him to get him like an upgrade or something. I feel like that'd be so cool. But no, his quest, I'm like 99% sure, was just activate him. So it's like, well, okay. I don't know. I wanted there to be more with that. Max, I liked the theme of his story. You know, not being held down by the perception of self that what we want us to be, but instead create us in the direction that what we want, but not held down by its rules that we create for ourselves. I mean, I like that a lot. It didn't feel authentic that he was with this shotgun. Like, I don't know. I like that the developers were trying to make this like holier than thou plus kind of lunatic vibe from him. Like, he didn't follow a protocol, which I really appreciate. But alas, I don't think. I don't know. It just didn't jive with me anyway. I'm sure other people would love him. So I think that's gonna about do it. I really hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I loved playing it. Again, I thought I'd get bored with it. I for sure got bored with the loot, but that's a whole nother topic. There needed to be much more sense of accomplishment with what you were looting. That's why I was trying to like make all the cooperation awards and the card deck and everything. But alas, everything else was really good. That's the end of the credits. And I really can't think of much else to say either. So that's going to be the end of my little review there. Let me know if you want me to do another playthrough of this. I don't know if it's too likely, but I mean, if you all have ideas, I haven't done, you know, scientists or heavy guns or anything like that, but I might, 2 playthroughs I think might be enough for this game, which is good. I mean, for the price of it and, you know, all the options that you have, I think it was a good sell there. So, all right, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you all for watching again. That's like my 4th time saying it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.